Hello, this is Nardo from Motoplat Test Equipment. Today I would like to show you how to test Vallejo IST 60C028 on our latest VC-07 test box. First of all, turn on the tester. We test these alternators by 3 wires. A B+, pin 4 is the LIN, and pin 5 is ground. All 3 must be connected to get the correct test results. After turning on the tester, please connect the COM to the white connection of the VC-07, and it will pick up the protocol automatically. On the screen, we see a LIN 9, which is what we call it, and we recognize it as a start-stop from the PSA group. We also register, and the information that we get are the RPM from the regulator. It has a baud rate of 9600 kb. The voltage set point command that we're sending to the regulator is 14.5 volts. And the output is 12.5 because it's not charging yet. Now, when we go back to our test bench and we're using our latest CV615A, we set it to manual mode. We turn on the motor, and now we're ready to run it by turning the RPM knob. The first thing you will see on the screen is the alternator RPM. Like I said, information coming from the regulator. And the voltage output is 14.5. That's the requested voltage. This must not differ much from the command it's sending to the regulator. The duty cycle is the load of the alternator at this moment. It's not charging that much. Let's go back to the test bench. And by turning on this knob, we can put load on. The RPM that you're looking at right now is the actual motor RPM, not the alternator RPM. On the VC-07, that is where we register the alternator RPM, and that, like I said, the information that we get from the regulator. What we can do now with the load is we can send commands to the regulator. For instance, 12.5 volts. We will see it drop to 12.5. We can send another command, 15.5. 15.5, and it will go up to 15.5 volts. The alternator is working perfectly. Let's turn the test bench off. The test that we've just done on this IST unit is a 100% test. We check if the voltage regulator reacts to the commands, and the RPM is also showing information, and it could go up to the requested load, which is required at that moment. This alternator is 100%. That also means that this alternator start function will also function for 100%. This is a proper test.